Hey everybody, and welcome to Crafting a Meaningful Holiday Season, Take 2. Some of you may have seen that this video was attempted earlier this morning. Recording did not work, screen share was all sorts of a hot mess. So here we go, round number 2. I want to thank you guys for joining me. We are going to be walking you through the holiday season so that you can enjoy and thrive through every single moment. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, and let's jump right in. Okay, so like I said, welcome to Crafting a Meaningful Holiday Season. We're going to be walking through primarily winter wellness, but also some holiday gifting, holiday crafting, and some fun traditions to start with yourself or with your family. So we're going to start right with winter wellness. And the 4 pillars that we're going to discuss today are nutrition, hydration, supplementation, and essential oils. Before we dive in, I just want you to know that at the end of this video, as well as in the post, if you comment with your email address, I will send you all of these recipes, tips, tricks, plus more in-depth information in an ebook format directly to your email address. So don't feel like you have to take notes, copy down recipes, or anything that I talk about, because I will get all of that to you in a hard copy. Let's dive right in with nutrition. So focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods, nothing different about that this time of year, but we do have maybe a few more things to distract us from those whole nutrient-dense foods this time of year, from the parties to the trays of cookies that might be out, that bowl of candy, treats brought over by neighbors. There's going to be a lot of places where nutrient-dense foods might take the back seat. So we want to develop a strategy and a plan going into this time of year. Next on here, choosing warm food when possible. This actually comes from a philosophy of health and wellness called Ayurveda. The Ayurvedic tradition has been around for thousands of years, and one of their tenets of belief is when temperatures go down, you want to increase the amount of warming foods that you're eating, because that's going to nourish and warm from an internal cellular level. So you don't need to go crazy making sure everything is heated up, but just something to keep in mind when you are meal planning this time of year. That being said, no matter where you live, I'm in Southern California. Winter for me is usually in the 50s and 60s. A lot of you on here are back east. Your winter can be zero, sub-zero temperatures, snow day upon day. But no matter what your climate is, there's some nutrients that are going to naturally drop in the winter months that we want to make sure we're focusing on. First one is potassium. Potassium is found in a wide array of fruits and veggies. In the summer, these are everywhere, right? We're grabbing that watermelon. We're having that salad because it's too hot. We don't want to cook. We want to make sure we're really focusing on potassium in the winter. 2 great ways to do that: bananas, potatoes. With all of these recommendations, you are going to want to pair your produce with a healthy fat. Why? This is going to help your body to absorb those nutrients more effectively. One of my favorite desserts / kiddos' favorite breakfasts is a sliced banana with raw cream and a little bit of maple syrup drizzled. Sometimes we do a sprinkle of cinnamon. Absolutely delicious. That cream is going to be your healthy fat. If you are dairy free, this is delicious with oat milk, with a coconut cream. You can even whip up coconut cream, and it is a delicious whipped cream substitute. Amazing with the bananas. Next recommendation, potatoes. Potatoes are an easy one to pair with a healthy fat as well. So you can do a raw butter, a cultured butter, organic ghee, cultured sour cream. For my dairy-free option, I love roasting these with coconut oil, sprinkling it with Himalayan salt. Absolutely delicious. Next nutrient is our vitamin C. We hear all about vitamin C, right? Everybody starts to get sick. We want to support the immune system. We talk about vitamin C. We want to focus on getting those winter greens, those winter citruses, and pomegranate into our diet, especially because they're such powerhouse sources of vitamin C. Plus, things like clementine, pomegranate, they're feeling really seasonal and really festive because they're fresh and available this time of year. Next one is fiber. As our processed foods, our sugars, our baked goods, our white flours are increasing, we're going to be getting less fiber. Fiber is important to keep our digestive system functioning optimally, and we want to make sure that we are conscious that even if we're indulging in some of those treats, we are still getting those fibers in. So winter veggies, pumpkin is a great one. Make sure there's not too much sugar, but delicious way to get that fiber in. Our kales, our Swiss chards, nuts, seeds, all fantastic options to up that fiber. And finally, vitamin D. Around this time of year, there's just less sunlight. We are working up to that winter solstice, shortest day of the year. We really need to be conscious of not only supplementing with vitamin D. Every single person should be on a vitamin D supplement, especially this time of year. You want to look for a vitamin D, vitamin K2 combo. I love the sprays. They're quick, they're easy, they're readily absorbed, but also focusing on cold water, fish, and eggs to also get that food source of vitamin D into our diets, especially as that sunlight is dwindling. Next thing, incorporate bone broth daily. You guys have heard me talk about bone broth more than once, but it is rich in minerals. It's going to support your gut health. It's providing an immune system boost, and it's going to aid in detoxification. I purchased mine from the freezer section. You can make yours at home. Really simple. You can have a crock pot going all the time and an endless supply of bone broth. You can drink this warm on its own. I love to blend it with an organic ghee or a butter, add in turmeric and ginger essential oils, drink it directly out of a cup. I also love adding pickled garlic to this. Delicious addition, as well as adding some healthy probiotics. Also cook with it, using it in soups, stews, or cooking rice. I have a little guy that fights me on bone broth, so I always cook his rice in it, and I'm at least getting some of that delicious gut healing nutrition into him, regardless of which way it gets there. This is also the time of year to really focus on your probiotic rich food and drinks. You've heard the immune system is really going to start by the health of your gut. All of that bacteria that lives there, that is really and truly your body's first line of defense against all of these bugs going around. So there's a wide range of products that you can add, all delicious. Find your favorite. So whether it's kombucha, kefir, sauerkraut, pickles, yogurt, all fantastic sources. You want to make sure of a couple things. When we're discussing sauerkraut and pickles, we're not talking about the canned products from the aisles of your grocery store. We're looking for refrigerated products, natural fermentation that are going to contain those really gut healthy probiotics. Same thing with yogurt. We don't want food dyes. We don't want too much sugar. We want naturally cultured, organic, whole milk products, whether that is a cow milk or another source, depending on your dietary preferences. All right, a couple recipes I want to share with you to incorporate some of these nutritional recommendations. The first is this immune boosting smoothie. Hopefully you guys will make it past that first ingredient, because I promise you won't even know it's there. But you want to make sure it is chicken bone broth. If you try to use beef bone broth, you definitely will notice and you will think I'm crazy. Chicken bone broth has a mild enough flavor. It's going to be overpowered by the fruit and the essential oils. You're not going to know it's there. The recipe calls for 7 ounces of chicken bone broth. Let's be real. I'm using a cup, 8 ounces, not taking the time to measure out 7 ounces. So cup of chicken bone broth, 1 cup frozen mango, 1 banana, a tablespoon of coconut oil, 1 peeled orange, 1 drop turmeric essential oil, 1 drop wild orange essential oil. Couple of helpful hints. I buy my mango cut, peeled, frozen already. Organic frozen mango chunks, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, Whole Foods. Bonus points, something that I've been playing around with, it was new for me about a month now, is fermenting your fruit. So this is perfect if you're following the keto diet. If you are very sensitive to fruit, you're having trouble balancing your blood sugars. Fermenting your fruit before you blend it into your smoothie is going to remove that sugar, but still leave behind the nutrition. Method could not be simpler. Large glass mason jar, cut up your fruit. You're gonna purchase or make, bonus points if you're making it, let's be real, I'm purchasing mine, coconut water kefir, and I'm covering the fruit with that coconut water kefir. You're gonna put a lid on your jar and leave it at room temperature for 24 hours. In that time, it's going to become cultured, it's gonna pull the sugar out, you're gonna see the bubbles. When you're ready to make it into a smoothie or another recipe, add the liquid and the fruit directly in. You're getting those amazing probiotics as well as all of that fantastic nutrition without the sugar. So amazing recipe, kiddo and husband approved. Next recipe that I want to share with you is one that Emily Wright shared with us during BOGO week. So this was on one of her Facebook Lives, if you are wondering the source. And since she shared it, I have been drinking this just about every morning and I love it. So I wanted to make sure I shared with you as well. First ingredient on here is Cryo Brew or Cryo Brew. I have to admit, I don't know the correct way to say it. I get this on Amazon Prime for the win. This is 100% ground cacao beans. This is an amazing coffee substitute. The flavor profile is so similar, but you're not gonna get that caffeine. So if you are dealing with adrenal fatigue, autoimmune, thyroid disorders, anything to do with hormones or metabolism, getting off caffeine can be a helpful thing, and this is a great way to do it. I make it in a French press, quick, easy, Amazon Prime. Try it. You guys are going to love it. Next ingredient is 1 tablespoon MCT oil. MCT stands for medium chain triglyceride. I like to think of this as our fractionated coconut oil, but for internal use. So this is very similar to coconut oil. So you're getting those high levels of the medium chain triglycerides. And this is just pure brain fuel, you guys. This is so great. Our brain loves it, thrives on it. Great addition. A tablespoon of organic ghee. I use vanilla bean ghee because I love that extra vanilla flavor. Again, Amazon Prime, saving me daily. A teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 to 3 drops of cassia, 3 drops wild orange, 1 drop of ginger, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, blend or froth all together and enjoy. Optional ingredient here is 1 scoop of collagen. Now, when I drink this, I'm almost always using this as part of intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is when you are spacing out your intervals of eating versus not eating. What I usually do is my eating window is 12 to 6. So that means that from 6 p.m. to 12 p.m., I'm not eating anything. I use this beverage, which is very high in fat, to kind of help tide me over as well as give me extra brain power during that time. However, if you are not using this as part of intermittent fasting, adding the scoop of collagen is going to make this a fantastic meal substitute. You want to make sure you're keeping the sugar and protein to 0 for intermittent fasting. Otherwise, that collagen is going to be a fantastic addition for you. Moving on to hydration. As the temperatures start to drop, a lot of us just don't feel as thirsty, but the reality is our body needs just as much water as before. So we want to be conscious, making sure that we're still providing adequate hydration even when those temperatures are dropping and our body might not be giving us those normal cues. So we want to drink plenty of fluids. You can add fruit, herbs, oils, play with the flavor, make it exciting so you don't get bored. A couple favorite combos of mine: pineapple and rosemary, cucumber and basil, lemon, wild orange, and ginger essential oils. Play with it. See what you like. Switch it up. Don't get bored. Next recommendation, eat your water. So choosing produce that has higher water content: cucumber, celery, watermelon, apple, tomato. This is something I especially do with my kiddos. They will always eat cut up cucumber. They will always have a sliced apple. So these are things I'm offering to them to help keep their hydration at the adequate levels as well. Broth-based soups, that's also going to contribute to your daily hydration levels. Last recommendation here, hydrate your home. So a humidifier, especially in the bedroom, when you are running that heater, the air quality is going to shift. So a humidifier is a fantastic addition. And then indoor plants, those plants are going to contribute hydration to the air that you are breathing as well. Supplementation. We're going to talk about supplements. I could do an entire class on just supplements, so I'm just going to highlight a few things for you today. We're going to jump right in with the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I know a lot of you that are watching this video take the Lifelong Vitality Pack and are super familiar, but for those of you that are not, I wanted to give a quick overview because this is such an amazing system. This system is 3 products packaged together that are going to provide potent antioxidant support for your body, powerful polyphenols. Polyphenols have been kind of a buzzword lately because we're just beginning to see all of the amazing things that they can do for our body. And I like to think of these as what gives fruits and veggies their deep colors. So this is what makes grapes purple. This is what makes blueberries blue. And taking LLV is going to keep you from having to eat 27 pounds of blueberries every single day. You're going to get all of those benefits in a convenient capsule. Also interesting to note, therapeutic levels of Boswellia serrata for optimal cell function. Bunch of fancy words. What you need to know is there have been multiple studies, peer-reviewed studies, showing that Boswellia serrata in this particular amount is essential for our body for optimal cell function. So you don't need to remember the names, just know that you're also getting that all in this convenient package. You're getting a full spectrum of vitamins and minerals and marine and land sourced omega-3 fatty acids. Again, all in one convenient box that shows up at your door without you having to do anything at all. I love this graphic because you'd have to spend more than $250 to get the ingredients in the LLV supplements. In addition to the cost, you'd probably have to run to a couple of different stores, maybe an Amazon Prime order, and then you'd have to spend a good 5 minutes every morning and night figuring out how many of what you needed to take. This is $79.50 through our LRP program. It's conveniently packaged, and it has a 30-day money-back guarantee. What does that mean? If you've never tried LLV before, try it for 30 days. If at the end of those 30 days, you don't feel like your life has been positively changed, you send those 3 empty bottles back to doTERRA and they refund your money, no questions asked. So what do you have to lose? This is an amazing system. It's going to provide a really important foundation for health, not only through this particular time of year, but throughout all 12 months. Okay, you guys have heard me talk about this protocol, but it is working so well for me and so many people that I know. I want to share it again here. I'm calling this the Skinny Jeans protocol, and it really is a fantastic and I would say core piece of a weight loss program, but it's also going to provide that immune system boost. It's going to provide cellular protection. It's going to boost your cellular health. So if you're facing any type of chronic condition, this is something you want to consider on the daily. Here's what it is. 2 Mito 2 Max. Cannot talk enough about this product. I absolutely adore it. Mito 2 Max is mitochondrial energy formula. So you've heard me talk about nourishing the body at a cellular level. Well, mitochondria is even deeper than a cellular level. The mitochondria are the real power in the body. If they are off, everything else is off. So Mito 2 Max is going to nourish those. It's going to give you a non-caffeinated source of energy. And this is an absolutely core product for anybody that is dealing with an autoimmune disorder, chronic fatigue, thyroid dysfunction. You want Mito 2 Max in your life. If you're a mom, you need Mito 2 Max in your life. Next piece here is Terrazyme. Terrazyme is our digestive enzyme. I am taking about 4 of these daily right now. I do it twice a day as part of this protocol. And then before bed, so on an empty stomach, because I haven't eaten since 6 p.m., remember, I take 1 or 2 to help finish my digestion from the day. Last piece of this protocol is a veggie capsule. with 2 drops copaiba, 2 drops turmeric, 2 drops yarrow palm, 2 drops pink pepper, and 2 drops frankincense. A lot of you took advantage of our BOGO sale Thanksgiving week, and a lot of you probably have copaiba and turmeric already. Now this month there is a fantastic frankincense 200 PV promo, so I would encourage all of you, grab the yarrow palm. That's available December 3rd in a 30 milliliter bottle. Grab that, grab your pink pepper, grab your LLV, your Mito 2 Max, and get your frankincense for free. I 100% guarantee you will see positive results following this protocol. Absolutely has been changing my life. I can't wait to hear if you guys all try it as well. All right, shifting gears away from supplementation and into essential oils. Pre-made rollers. You guys, these are so easy. I love a good DIY, but this time of year, I'm looking for the hacks, the solutions, things that are gonna make my life better, faster, and these 3 roller bottles definitely fall into that category. First one, Stronger. This is one of the new keto rollers, scheduled to be available individually December 3rd. This is great whether you have kiddos or not. Look at these oils: cedarwood, frankincense, litsea, rose. Rose, if it were available, would be a $600 bottle of essential oil. Litsea, not available in the US market. Yet for $14, you can get this pre-blended and fractionated coconut oil ready to apply at a moment's notice. So how do you make it appropriate for an adult? You just apply more frequently. So this is gonna be a great roller for bottoms of the feet, right over the throat, thymus gland right here, responsible for immune function. Great for either of those locations. On Guard Touch, $21. You can upgrade this. Add your frankincense, your lemon, your melaleuca, your oregano to the Touch roller. To be honest, what I do is I get my On Guard Touch, I add 5 drops frankincense, 5 drops lemon, 5 drops melaleuca, keep it as is, and then I keep my oregano touch for when somebody does get sick, and I'm layering those 2. So these 3 rollers, quick, easy, no effort, highly recommend them this time of year. Okay, you guys are probably sick of hearing about the Flume roller, but let's discuss it again really quickly. Frankincense, lemon, oregano, On Guard, melaleuca, 10 drops of each for adults, 5 drops of each for children 12 and under, not appropriate for infants. We're only using this roller when you actually are sick or are coming down with something because of the oregano. Oregano is not a daily oil. It's one we're gonna save. We wanna save that power for when we really need it. Daily immune support. I'm using frankincense, lemon, On Guard, and Arbor Vitae. Arbor Vitae is the tree of life. This tree, you guys, when it dies, the wood never rots. Those compounds responsible for the wood never rotting are contained in the essential oil. So we want this oil on us. We want it on our kiddos. We want it on our families. I'm doing 10 each for adults, 5 each for children 12 and under. Again, not appropriate for infants. Let's talk about seasonal mood support. This is a real thing. So when there's less sunlight, when you're on day 10 of a winter storm, when you can't leave the house because the roads aren't safe, your mood is gonna start to shift. And we want to have those tools at our fingertips to positively influence that. My formula here is super simple: frankincense plus a favorite citrus, boom, we're done. Put it in a diffuser, stick it in a roller bottle, add it to a bath. Citrus Bliss, Elevation, Motivate, Tangerine, Wild Orange, frankincense plus your favorite citrus, good to go. 3 other roller bottles I want to quickly mention: Fever Buster, lime and peppermint, 10 drops of each applied to the spine and the bottoms of the feet. Cough Support, copaiba, Siberian Fir, Breathe, frankincense, 10 drops of each applied to the chest, spine, and bottoms of the feet. Breathe Easy, Breathe, lime, peppermint, frankincense, 10 drops of each applied to the chest, spine, and bottoms of the feet. All 3 of these are also fantastic diffuser blends, so you can use them in either way. You can also add them to the bathtub. So use your Epsom salts, use your fractionated coconut oil, add your oils, and you'll be well on your way to supporting the body systems that most need it this time of year. Shifting gears to holiday gifting, I just wanted to offer a couple of fun ideas, whether you have kiddos and are looking for some DIY projects or just some things to make your life easier, wanted to share. All right, first here, 2 quick gifts to make ahead of time and have on hand. In this ebook, you will get printable versions of these gift tags, so you can have access to those. First one is a mug, herbal tea, and a DigestZen sample. Little tag says post-holiday zen. I thought you might appreciate a break from Christmas goodies, enjoy a nice tea tox, and one of my favorite essential oils. Simply add 1 to 2 drops to water or tea to relieve occasional indigestion. Next one is for gloves and an On Guard sample. Maybe toss in an On Guard hand sanitizing mist. Warm hands, warm heart. Enjoy these cozy gloves along with one of my favorite essential oils. Add 1 to 2 drops to your hands before putting on the gloves for warm hands, an immune boost, and an antioxidant punch. So these are great things. Like I said, makeup 5, 6 ahead of time. Have them on hand. When you need it, you just grab it and you are good to go. We're all about streamlining and enjoying this holiday season. Next one. This is especially fun if you have little ones or if you are just a crafter. Aromatherapy ornaments. Super simple, you guys. You're going to mix the flour, the salt, and the water, roll it out, bake it for an hour, let them cool down, and then add your essential oils onto the ornament. I absolutely love this one with Siberian fir and holiday peace hanging on my Christmas tree. We have an artificial tree, so I want the smell of that Christmas tree any way that I can get it, and this is a really fun way to do that. Next gift is my superfood hot chocolate mix. So you can either mix all of these ingredients together or layer them in a glass mason jar. It's going to be cocoa powder. I use a raw cacao powder, coconut milk powder. Again, Amazon Prime search comes right up. Your favorite dry sweetener. So we're looking for a coconut sugar, maple sugar, monk fruit, anything that is powdered. Cinnamon. Tokos is a rice bran, ground, super high in vitamin E, adds an amazing creaminess. Sun Potion has my favorite brand, or my Sun Potion is my favorite brand for my Tokos. Maca powder, amazing for hormone regulation, metabolism, digestive function. Again, Amazon. Seeds from 1 vanilla bean, pinch of Himalayan pink salt. Put this in your jar. 2 tablespoons of the mix to 8 to 10 ounces of liquid. Add a bottle of cinnamon or peppermint essential oil, and you have a cute and highly functional gift, again, that can be made ahead of time. All right, I wanted to close out with holiday random acts of kindness. This is something that my family does, and I was hoping to encourage all of you to participate in as well. A lot of you have already donated to our Holiday Health Professionals Drive. Your mystery oils will be shipped out on Monday, but I'm going to go ahead and extend that offer through December 15th. So with a $20 donation, you will receive a free mystery oil, as well as sponsor a gift package that will be delivered to health professionals spending Christmas away from their families. You can deliver treats to the fire station, pay for the person's order behind you, tape gift cards to gas pumps, Ding Dong Ditch. This is one of my kids' favorites. If you know somebody that might be struggling this holiday season, you can leave groceries or a grocery gift card at their door. You can do a fun Christmas package, all sorts of creative ways to keep that air of kindness and love circulating, because I feel like our world needs more and more of that every single day. So bonus, I talked about this at the beginning. If you comment with your email address, you will receive all of these recipes plus more of our favorite holiday tips in a convenient ebook formula. I will also include my Christmas countdown. Every day we'll have a diffuser blend and a random act of kindness to complete for that day. So thank you guys for your patience. I know the first video was a mess. Thank you for tuning back in, and have a fantastic first day of December, and I will see you guys all soon.